welcome to episode Big O 70. We made it to episode 70.
I thought you were about to say big old 7. I'm like, no.
No, let's not go back in
With
time.
dyslexic, it's 70. Big 70, ladies and gentlemen.
And we just have news for you. No sad news.
No deaths at all.
Well, kind of sad pertaining to Hulk Hogan, but we'll get to that in a few minutes.
Well, that's what he has become. He is sad. But nobody has died. Sweet.
As of this moment. Now, when this is put up on YouTube,
Can't control
it may be a different story. So, but let's talk about SummerSlam being 4 hours. It's going to be the WrestleMania of the summer.
What?
The WrestleMania of the summer.
What?
The WrestleMania of the summer.
The biggest party of the summer.
They quit doing the biggest party.
Thank you. Good.
They got to change it up.
And they finally quit saying, oh, it's got to be in Los Angeles, California.
Oh, they're going back next year.
Why?
Because they love LA. It's a song about it. We love LA. Not Lower Alabama, but you know.
And not Louisiana.
And not Louisiana, no. But let's talk about the sad news.
Very sad.
From the sad department, should say. Hulk Hogan was hugging up with a bunch of black folks this past week.
That's true. Hanging out with Mike Tyson and his many black friends.
If Hogan was there, he found a black guy and made sure they took his picture. And it got put on Twitter. LHH. So, yeah.
Oh, man.
Disappear, Hogan.
That's called overkill. I get that you're trying to be like, I like black people. And that's well and good because, you know, we're all in the boat together. But
Well,
at the same
trust
time,
me,
it's overkill.
I know you love black people, and if you get busted for being a liar to
won't
court,
matter.
you're going to meet a lot of black people.
Phew.
So I hope you love them. You racist son of a bitch, you. So I got that on my chest now. But
Oh, you may not make it
Hogan
in
needs to
prison.
just go away. What you gonna do,
He
brother,
will-
when
he
you're
will.
in prison with a black dude who's gonna be your good friend?
Calling you Bubba.
So,
But on a serious note, because he will disappear.
yes, he will.
Behind the very concrete walls of a maximum security prison. That's horrible, but when you lie, when they
guess.
catch that you told the FBI one thing
Oh.
and the attorney something else,
You can't.
whichever one you lied to, one is perjury and one is obstruction of justice.
Under oath, dude.
You want perjury.
Bye-bye.
I think you want perjury, not obstruction of justice.
Bye-bye.
But both is jail time.
What it is.
So, sounds like to me, unless they come up with the moolah, not fabulous moolah,
No.
they come up with the money, he might get out of it. Because you never know with the world today, it's all about the money. As Vince McMahon would say, all about the money.
The billionaire Vince McMahon?
Yes,
I
worth
know.
like, what, 1.8 billion? Or is it 2.1?
You are welcome, Vince. You are welcome.
See, that helped.
This helped. This helped.
That helped.
That helped.
I bought that from Walmart.
That helped. That helped, man. But still.
Well, Walmart bought it from him.
Yeah, so he's getting the kickback somewhere. Yes.
And this helped.
That helped. Yeah. Most definitely.
And the
Let's
fact
talk
we put this on YouTube probably helps in the long
somewhere.
run.
I know, Lord. TNA's making changes again.
Making
this
changes as in going to static on TV?
No. Coming to the money, like you said. Only a handful of people are going to get guaranteed contracts. 'Cause Dixie, laid on the law, no more guarantees except for a select few.
Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, and Kurt Angle.
Jeff Harvey.
Jeff Harvey, exactly. That's who they should have hired. Who needs Mike today? Who needs Josh Matthews, that bitter little man? And when I mean little man, it's because he's so daggum short. But they could have got Mike Adamle.
Yeah.
TNA.
They get everybody else who WWE throws the wayside.
That's true.
I'm not him.
But I wonder if EC3 is going to have guaranteed money.
That's right, the Dixie.
He is related to Dick.
Sorry, storyline part. No, probably not. We're just counting down the days he loses the title to the former WWE guy, Kurt Angle or Jeff Harvey or Matt.
Because you know what they're doing right now. Matt Hardy is, spoiler alert, because nobody watches the show. Matt Hardy is facing EC3 for the belt.
It's already happened already.
He may have. All I know is it's, they said, I see tables, I see ladders.
Okay, no. Okay, they had the one. They haven't had that one yet. No.
Right.
Because that's when he put his brother up for.
But if you noticed,
Grabs.
if you noticed the promo on YouTube, I watched it on YouTube. He said, "We've got tables, we got ladders, we got chairs."
Oh, you said that wrong. This is TNA. We got a table, we got a ladder, we have a chair.
Because you can't buy more than one.
If you put it in the ringside too, because you may forget.
Then they said all three of those, and they said, and stairs. I'm like, that's the name of pay-per-view. Then they said other metal objects or whatever. So they said Full Metal Mayhem, because they can't say TLC, but you know that's what they're meaning, of course, because they say table, ladder, and chair.
That was this past week.
It may have been. I don't watch it. All I know is all it is Matt Hardy is going to be one of those that he beats, and Matt Hardy makes him look good, and then Jeff Hardy going to come in and take the belt.
Yeah.
Because Jeff's always been better than Matt.
Yeah, that is true.
TNA's doing it to Matt.
So I know
like he did.
I know he was apologizing. I'm sorry, brother. I broke my leg and that cost us these great tag team titles.
But he comes back from a broken leg and going to win the world title.
Yeah.
Good trade-off.
Yeah.
Word good trade-off.
See you later, brother.
But talk about Matt and Jeff.
Yeah.
And who do you think of when you talk about Matt and Jeff Hardy?
Lita.
Well, she's doing good, tough enough. Besides Lita.
Hurricane.
No, he's in TNA. He ain't doing that good.
Shannon Moore.
No, he's doing a tattoo shop.
Willow.
That is Jeff Hardy. I ain't worried about him.
Edge. How about Edge?
Edge.
Edge. Okay.
Ding, ding, ding. The winner is Edge. Because when you think of TLC, you think of the Hardys, the Dudleys, and ENC. Even
Yes.
though no one gives ever credit to Christian.
More Christian.
They let him retire and didn't even give him a good send-off.
Edge wasn't there.
Pretty sad, though.
No Edge? Or like him, whatever.
Whatever, just go to the house and
Yes.
the home. You know,
Yes.
go to the house and we'll send you a
Say
check.
we'll put you in the Hall of
every
Fame one day, Cake Coco. I mean, Christian.
month. But speaking of Edge,
Edge, yes. I know you're saying, I know you're home. When we hear this news, you're going to boy, they're behind. Remember,
we had to totally change everything.
they changed
last week.
everything last week. This was last week's news.
But
Get off your high horse out there, you Hogan lovers.
or the low horse, whichever one you're on. Get off of it.
But Edge.
Edge is going to be on Arrow. No, it's Flash.
Flash.
Same show, really.
Arrow is going to be on Raw, so...
Yes, they're all connected. The 7 degrees with Kevin Bacon. Okay.
Yes.
On a
Edge is
serious
going
note.
to be on the second season of The Flash
As
as
the Atom Smasher.
So that's what it's going to be. It's probably the whole season, but it's going to be a good for him.
Which is funny.
He's already on Haven, so hey. And Christian is too.
He got to get some money somewhere.
He's following Edge around.
Didn't he always?
He did, so look out for Christian to be on Flash season 3. So
As the Atom Smasher's brother. I don't even know the character, so I don't know. I just think it's funny when you say Atom Smasher. It sounds like you're saying Edge's first name.
Adam, yes. That's funny, right? I thought about it.
See, you didn't think about that, huh? Yeah.
Now I guess he's we're gonna call him a former TNA star. But he could be back with them
Current global force
after this,
superstar.
after all this TV stuff goes through.
Oh, my
if September
Lord.
comes and goes and TNA's still on TV, he may be back with TNA.
Is he with that? Is he with that crew? Have you not read the spoilers?
No, I haven't read this one.
I read the spoilers. I can't remember if he was with the crew or not. But Magnus calls TNA premature. You never want to be premature.
No.
Alpha.
And we're not going to go with the other word. So.
And immature.
Well, that kind of sounds like he calls them that because they taking the title off of him.
He had a thing going with being with
But
Dixieland and everything.
yeah. But the guy, you can't go and go, oh, they're premature and immature because they took the title off me. It needs to be somebody else because it's not like sour grapes when you do it.
True.
And somebody said, hey, they're a little premature and immature taking the title off of him.
Maybe if James Storm said it.
Yeah,
him.
but when you say it, it's like, what, sour grapes.
That's true.
I mean, well, he was a good champion.
Who was
International star.
International star.
Somebody who wasn't in WWE.
But that was the problem, you guys. He wasn't in WWE. But in the storyline worked with him being in Dixieland and all that kind of good stuff.
Yes.
But
Also the storyline with his wife, which he hated that, which...
yes, he did have disdain for the Mickey James angle because the only person that loved the fact that they pushed her off into a train track was the person who came up with the idea. Probably Big John Gabork.
I'm gonna say Big Josh for a minute here. But
not the guy from WWE or WCW. Or he was WWE.
Yeah, it was Doink. Yes.
Doink the down.
And he wants to
Rest
say
in peace.
Big Josh and Follow Bear.
Who?
Big Josh, Follow Bear.
Follow Bear.
Fought a bear. Fought.
Did they have him fight a bear on WCW?
I had him with a bear one time.
Horrible.
Like a lumberjack.
We'll get with Nord the Barbarian then. Shut up, a weirdo.
He was a real man's man, you could say. Like some else we know. So.
Horrible.
But yeah, he hated that they took the title off of him. And he hated that the storyline he had was his wife. So he's gone.
Nobody like the Mickey James being pushed into. I mean,
no.
Where do you go from there?
You don't.
She gets pushed off, and then like a couple of weeks later, hey, I'm back on TV.
I'm fine. Laying on the metal train tracks and not hurt me at all.
No,
I'm good.
Didn't break your hip or nothing falling on the metal train track. Didn't get ran over by a train.
I'm okay.
I mean, you could have went with, oh, I didn't get ran over by a train. That's plausible. That's actually understandable. But you didn't, I mean, there's rocks down there and everything. You didn't twist an ankle.
Train tracks down there, dude.
I know, but I'm saying they also have rocks down there, too.
I'd rather fall on rocks than fall on a train track.
I know, but I'm just giving you the whole
the
kit
rocks
and caboodle.
give a little bit.
I'm giving you the whole kit and caboodle. There's rocks and
give me the whole
there's tracks. Okay, so she could have broken an ankle. She could have sprained an ankle.
Concussion.
She had a concussion.
God forbid, let's have a concussion now.
She could have broke a wrist from trying to break a fall. She could have broke a hip.
Probably the worst thing she broke was a nail. So. But yeah, he hated that, and so did everybody else, and they kind of like, oh, sweep it under the rug.
That's true.
Roderick Strong, I like this.
I do.
Very
Roddy.
smart for him to do this.
He's been with them since the beginning, and so that means WWE ain't picking him up.
Nope, no. I mean, he may show up. He could show up in NXT, but that's as far as he would go. I don't see Roderick Strong being any higher than NXT if he left Ring of Honor. So, but he re-signed Ring of Honor. Smart thing to do. I think when Jay Lethal walks away, he'll be able to step right in and become the champion.
Yeah.
And also, I'm talking about NXT. Somebody who will be in NXT probably, even though he doesn't win Tough Enough, which is the worst season ever.
The worst ratings Patrick Clark is putting on Facebook that he equals ratings. That's awesome.
The officials are reporting over. They're done with ZZ. They're tired of the fans voting for ZZ to stay. So one thing they're going to have to do, either
they got to make it look bad.
Somebody's got to Miz got to throw ZZ in there, and Daniel Bryan and Paige and have to save the other two and leave ZZ, and it won't matter.
Do they have a save every week or one save a season?
Miz is done.
Paige saved somebody already.
Oh, she did. She did. That's Gigi. Right. Yeah.
She saved Gigi.
Oh, so they can't do it then.
Daniel Bryan's the only one that can save him. Miz can throw him in there, and then...
No, he can save somebody. It doesn't matter.
No, I'm saying Daniel Bryan can save somebody else while ZZ's in the bottom three.
Yep, it won't matter. They need the two.
That's true. They have to save both people because anybody up against him or Sarah Lee, they're always going to lose. Unless you put them two against each other and save the other person. That may be the only way ZZ can go out.
That may
because
be.
The last time Sarah Lee had like 53% of the vote. My gosh.
But ZZ wasn't in there though.
I know. But you have her 53% of the vote, and then you have him, you may get 52%. That's too much.
That is too much.
That's too much. See, I was checking to see if you were paying attention.
Then we know WWE is really cheating, really fudging the numbers here.
But you have three people.
I think they're going to fudge the numbers.
Of course, they have three people, and you have the two most popular ones in there. You save the least popular one. So, either way, you get rid of the two.
Because that's what's happened the last two times. The one, it's like they know. It's like someone's in their ear telling them who is the worst. I mean, if it happens once, okay. But the last two saves has been the person who would have been home?
Weird, huh?
Yeah, okay. I hope ZZ wins. Maybe they'll change the format. It's okay, it's kind of shaky, but it does need a little bit more.
No, because they need to do, if they're going to do a reality format like they're doing with voting, they need to do like American Idol. They need to have one show that's nothing but the tape stuff, so you can get to know the people. And what you need to do to get the ratings too is, I hate it, but what works for every other reality show, fill them up with liquor and let them go. That's your best show. Young folks drinking, you'll get all kinds of shit that you don't want you to, and ratings to take off. And they'll look bad when they're trying to do it the next day. They're like hungover. They're trying to do the challenges. People will love it.
See, I think they're messing up. See, because Billy Gunn's on ZZ, Booker's on ZZ. Lita ain't said too much. Mostly Billy. So see, they're kind of like, okay, well, you keep pissing on
Like
this
a
guy.
bull.
We like this guy. You keep picking on him, so we're going to make sure he makes it through.
Well, and see, they have Lita and Paige pick on Sarah Lee, and people love her. Just quit talking about
Have you not learned? Let's look back at somebody. Somebody who chanted yes, yes, and you shit all over him.
Exactly.
And guess what? They love him and they want him, and you can't. Anything you do, it doesn't matter.
So don't pick on the little guy, if you will.
Don't pick on the little guy.
I mean, that's weird to say
That is true.
The same sentence as
That
ZZ.
is true. And we know ZZ's going to get a deal. He's going to work with it.
At some point.
Mata's going to come back and be there. Patrick's going to come back and be there. I mean, they're saying Vince wants Josh.
I like Josh, and he's
I do too, but
actually...
God almighty, please.
Don't be the Yeti, though.
Stop the Chewbacca, which Jericho brought up. Stop that, for goodness sake.
He also does not need to do a British accent ever.
No.
Again.
I guess the writers are like, hey, we're hiring Josh. He's going to be British. Get going there, WWE writers.
We're going to have him team with Wade Barrett. And ruin Wade Barrett.
How about those submission sororities here, huh? You gonna check that out again, or y'all not, huh?
Speaking of news, you should probably...
Don't look at that!
Before you ever come up with a name for somebody...
Google it. It's a wonderful thing.
In a PG environment, you should probably Google names before you like, you're the submission sorority.
2 weeks of nothing. We're gonna give you that name, and then we have to take it away. Which I like the name.
The name is
A lot of people
Panama
like the
City
name.
Beach.
A lot of people like the name.
Panama City Beach is their new name.
I know, it's terrible.
Did you notice that? It's just the initials.
I know.
In that case, they should
can't think of
all
nothing
be the
else?
initials.
You can't think of nothing else with submission? For goodness sakes.
I thought submission systems, but they'd probably still come up with something nasty.
No, that's more toward blacks.
Sisters.
I know! The way you said it!
Sisters. It's just how I say sisters.
You sisters. Okay, well, you didn't bring your notebook, so there'll be no other Russell Cade or anything else.
That's
news.
true. Let them build up some damn
You have
people.
no news for that part, so that's it for part one. I
That's
hope you
true.
enjoyed part
Got
one.
disoriented,
of
forgot everything.
episode 70. He's high.
I was not drunk or high today. You kind of
He's high!
When you fall asleep like that, you kind of feel high when you wake up.
I think his wife is drugging him. He just doesn't know it yet.
That's true.
A little bit at a time. That's all it takes, a little bit.
Just a little bit.
But that is it for part one of
So they
episode
collected insurance
70.
money.
You need to stay around for part two. Definitely part three. And don't miss the list, because everybody's favorite, from Sheamus on down,
Sheamus to Pierre.
Jeb Salvage is here to answer 10 questions that the fans sent in for him. I cannot wait to see what the answers are
And for some
to
reason,
these questions.
this next segment coming up,
Yes.
the whole world loves it. We're literally just reading off what happened in a pay-per-view, and we get rave reviews.
Yes, because up next in part two is SummerSlam, the pay-per-view
Review is back.
And we're going to talk about SummerSlam 2002 on August 25th, 2002. That's amazing. It was 2002. I know. It's amazing.
Weird.
There's no tagline because somebody just forgot about doing it. Not
Probably.
me. WWE.
If
If there's a tagline, I will put it on here. Most of the ones without taglines have just songs. They make sure that you know who's doing the song, but no tag.
Coming up in a few years on this, it'll be the biggest party of the summer. Every year.
Yeah. This might have been the start of it. Maybe the ones without taglines was the biggest part of the summer.
Horrible.
But you click on back here to part 2, episode 70, as we talk about SummerSlam 02.
Oh, dude.
As for always, as for always, I'm Mike Hogan.
And I'm Justin Carter.
The druggy Justin Carter.
I'm out of it.
Druggy Josh over here.
Shout out.
Justin.
You don't know who you are. Shout out. That's funny.
That was a slip of the tongue, wasn't
Slip of the tongue.
We have to edit that out.
We're gonna get sued. Not really, because they don't have any money.
Plus, that shows that they really are druggy. Is it true?
You got offended.
No, I'm offended. See you in a few clicks. Are you pointing again?